At the time when these people were convicted, they were convicted of breaking the law. We had any.
On January 1st of 2020, marijuana will be legalized in the state of Illinois. The unique part of that bill is, in fact, the conviction relief that will be available to hundreds of thousands of Illinoisans. And so we're talking about marijuana convictions. We're talking about things that are now legal. We realize the inequity of having those saddled with a marijuana conviction for something that was now going to become legal was not fair and not just. That the vestiges of the war on crime had a severe impact on communities, and particularly communities of color. I don't know what that meant.
What's the official, who's the custodian of the state? Who are you getting?
Conviction relief is not only a critical part of righting the wrongs on the war on drugs, it is a recommitment and a statement of our values. That a low-level marijuana conviction does not mean that someone is a threat to public safety. These convictions should not keep people from accessing the things that they need to be able to be productive citizens in our society. Housing, education, employment, and their ability to stay in this country.
To do this as fast as we know it could happen with the technology.
For us, it wasn't so much an issue about mass incarceration. It's about where are our resources going? How do we tell people who are living in communities that are impacted by violence that the majority of our work isn't going towards tackling violence, it's going towards dealing with issues of low-level drugs. So we recognize that it is an issue. There's a universal acceptance that drug addiction is a health issue. There's a universal acceptance that our response to drugs over the course of the last several decades has led to increased jail population, prison populations, without necessarily a return on public safety. So this is in line with what I said I was going to do. Focus on violent crime, focus on drivers of violence, and for those things that are not necessarily to keep our communities safe, but could be dealt with outside of the justice system to do that.
When we're getting there nationally, it's just every time we work with someone, there's a chance to get it even better and say.
Code and criteria be transparent and public and open source?